that game the whole way. What made it most difficult just to string together a few more stops to help you get over the hump defensively?
I mean, I think the turnovers. We turned the ball over in the last 4 minutes, I don't know how many times. We couldn't get a good offense together, so it was tough on us defensively, obviously. Also, me getting my 6th foul. And them making plays too.
The late game offense has been kind of an issue all season for you guys. What are you sensing the most in those situations? You know, is it decision making? Is it
just gotta make the simple play. I mean, we have a lot of success when we do that, and sometimes at the end of the game we get away from that. So we just make it harder on ourselves and easier for them.
Now you guys are down 3-0. Just what's the feeling in the team as you're in such a big hole here?
I mean, it's a tough one to, obviously, game 3, down 2-0. It's a tough one to take in, but we don't have a choice, you know. So now it's one game at a time, and we got to go out there and fight and get this one at home and go from there, you know. But yeah, it's definitely a tough one.
Rudy, it seemed like in game 2 when the offense really opened up, the spacing really opened up. Did you feel like the spacing was a little bit tighter today?
I'm going to watch the game and see. I think the ball didn't move as well today. I don't know if it's because of the spacing or just because of ourselves. Yeah, I mean, the shooters, our shooters didn't get as many open shots as I think they had last game. And if it's spacing or just us not moving it, I don't know. I'm going to watch the game and see.
Throughout this series, they've won the minutes when Jokic is off the floor. Why has that been? Why haven't you guys been able to really string anything together there?
Man, I don't know.
Or what's the key? What's the key to being able to?
I think the key for us is just to be consistent and building habits, and we haven't done that. So, you know, it's not really about who's on the court. We gotta. Obviously, Jokic is a really good player, and he's always a tough matchup for anybody in this league. But I think it's about us being ourselves, and regardless of who's on the floor, like, we gotta run back. We gotta, you know, take care of the ball, execute offensively, all those little things, you know, that the really good team do consistently, regardless of who's on the court. But yeah, I mean, it's credit to them too. I mean, they make plays. I mean, they're a good team.
Consistently. For either one of you guys, does consistently trusting the simple play on a possession-to-possession basis, is that easier to do when a team has more time together for cohesiveness and to create a really strong foundation and identity than maybe you guys have had the chance to do this season as the roster kind of lineups have kept changing?
I mean, there's some of that, obviously. You know, chemistry, habits, things that don't happen overnight. That, you know, Denver's they've been together for years. But it's also a mindset. I mean, we can't just say chemistry if you don't do the things that the game need to win. So, you know, it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of on us to just learn, grow, mature, and yeah, just winning. Put winning before anything else. You know, and it's on the court, off the court, everything matters. You know.
Rudy, they shot 57% for the game. Is that a product of too many easy looks, or were they just red hot, or what do you guys need to do perhaps to disrupt them a little bit more to not shoot at such a high clip?
I think it's a little bit of everything. You know, they obviously their shooters have been really hot. Michael Porter, Jamal Murray, and KCP, they've been really making shots that's the highest clip I've seen them make shots. I mean, they've already been, whether they're open or not, like, they've been knocking them down, and It's been really good for them, and it's also on us. I think tonight, I think the turnovers, I think really hurt us because they got fast break layups or fast break wide open threes. I think those really kill us and give them confidence. But I thought since game 2, I thought we were much more physical. I thought we're making them work. The guys doing a much better job getting to their bodies and then, making hard on the shooters and us the bigs. Fighting with Jokic and then try to protect the paint.
This can be for both of you guys. Rudy, things seemed okay last Friday night. So you guys beat OKC. You came up here. You said, hey, there's not a whole lot of separation among the 8 Western Conference playoff teams. So that being said, how surprised are you? You're sitting here a week later in an 0-3 hole.
Yeah, that's that's the NBA, man. It's sometimes it's details. Details can change a whole season, the whole narrative too. And that's why details matter, and that's why I think for us as a team, we gotta work on paying attention to details, and that comes with it's maturity. It comes with time, but it comes with building the right habits, and obviously it's been not to complain, but those things start early in the season. We had a lot of injuries this year. We had a lot of things that didn't go away. I was playing with the French national team, came a couple of days before training camp, injured. So it's a lot of things. Not to make any excuses, but those habits don't happen overnight. And for us, I really enjoyed, even if we're losing tonight, I really enjoyed for us to go through that right now and understand the difference, not in talent, but in those habits between us and a team like Denver.
Karl, kind of along those lines, what have you maybe learned in this series about where this kind of level this team needs to get to reach a point like where Denver is right now?
Just execute and discipline. So, we get that right. We can reach that level.
What issues did you maybe see in the fourth quarter tonight in terms of offense that maybe broke down the stretch?
Didn't execute at the level that Denver did, so it hurts. It hurts. This game really hurt. So just got to execute at a higher level if we, like you said, if we want to reach that level.
It's clear that you guys definitely have the talent on the team. How do you bounce back mentally, or the intangibles involved, to get back out of this hole?
It's what's
Take every game.
What's done is done. In the playoff series or in life, you can't go back in time. So the only thing you can control is how you prepare for the next game, how you wake up the next day, and how you play when the day comes. So that's the mindset that we should always have, and that's the mindset we're gonna have. Just learn from today, learn from the first 3 games that we had, and hopefully, being able to capitalize on that, and then, and play the way we deserve to play, and get a win.
Did you feel like you found a little bit more of an offensive rhythm, especially a little bit earlier, and just kind of seeing some shots go through?
It didn't matter. It didn't matter what the shots were, if they went in or not. It's all about the win. Didn't come out with the win, so disappointed. I'm not really thinking about that. I'm thinking about the W or the L, and it's a tough L to hold tonight.
So then, what are you thinking about now going into Game 4 down 0-3 and just kind of the mountain you have to climb?
We got to win. There's nothing else to think about. We could talk about anything we want, offense, me hitting shots, or whatever the case may be. We just got to get the win. Every game, we got to take every game as a single game. We can't look forward at all. We got to dominate those days when it's game day, and we just got to continuously just stick to that day. There ain't no more wiggle room now, so we got to do something.